Okay, yeah, so what's up, guys? So I'll be showing you how to program DJI naza lite. So this is the drone here. This is hexacopter. As you can see, this is 6 motors, and here is the flight controller right here. This is the receiver, and this is how the inside look. Actually, this is not um, MV2. I just removed, as you can see here, I'm using lite, but I just removed the case of MV2 flight controller and put the flight controller inside. So the main flight controller there is lite. As you can see, the GPS also. So let us go back to the PC. So you actually open your file or the software you'll be using, which is DJI naza lite assistant. So once you're done clicking it, then you click on skip. So it's going to show this. So once it shows this, the next thing you need to do is plug in your battery to your drone. Yes. Okay. So plug in your battery. So after that, so you have to connect your USB cable. As you can see, I've connected my USB cable right here. So I'm going to plug into the system. So the next thing is you need to see, as you can see, this is green light and blue light blinking right here. So the first thing you need to do is let me on my transmitter, which is right here. So all the sticks are down. So as you can see here, we are having green, which means the control sticks are working perfectly. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to basic. Then on your default, like the first time you connect your software on your flight controller to your computer, so this is the default is going to show. Like this is the main thing is going to come with the flight controller. So you need to change it back to whatever you are using the software for, maybe quad, hexacopter, Y6, what's it called. So for this drone now, I'm using hexa. My drone is hexa, so I need to click on 6 motors, and this is the frame type that I'm using. I'm not using plus frame, I'm using X frame. So I'll be clicking on this. So you go back to your mounting. So you need to check where your GPS is, and you need to set, like you need to make use of ruler and everything to get the exact measurement of where your GPS is mount on. So you need to set the value right here. As you can see, we have an X on is in 0 and Y is in 3 centimeters, Z is in 9 centimeters. So let me just lay down like that. So you need to come back to your receiver depending on the setup you are using, maybe DS Plus or PPM, but I'm using traditional receiver. So you need to set whatever the receiver you're using, but I'm using traditional receiver right here. As you can see, it's showing error here, which means I select wrong this thing. So you need to come back to your traditional receiver, which I'm using. So you need to start the radio calibration, like you need to start the stick calibration, the everything. So right here you need to on your transmitter, then you start moving all your sticks to all directions like this, up and down, left and right. And also your flight mode switch, you need to switch it forward and backward, and also your channel 6. So once you are done with that, press finish, then you press OK. And the next thing is you need to set your control mode switch, which is right here. So you just need to go to your settings on your transistor, then you go down to endpoint. Yeah, endpoint. So you come down to so you come down to channel 5, which is these sticks right here. So you click on channel 5 and you need to set up, this is your first, like this is my first switch now. As you can see, is in switch 1 now. If I switch it back to switch 2, I'm in feel safe, and if I switch it back to switch 3, I'm in GPS mode. So you need to trim these sticks. Okay, as it is now, you need to trim it to where your GPS is going to be, because on the norms, if you first let me just do that. Let me do that now so that you can see. Okay, so see my transistor here also, as you can see. So if I start increasing this now, as you can see, this is moving forward now. As I'm pressing this, is moving forward. So my channel 3, I want it to be in GPS. Once I just switch it back to, once I switch it to GPS, I want it to be in GPS mode, which is right here. So what I just need to do is I need to increase the value. As you can see, it's coming down. So it's in GPS mode now. So if I switch this back to switch channel 2 now, so it's in feel safe. So this is manual mode. So that's how to set your control mode switch. So then you press cancel, long press cancel to save. So once you're done with that, let me just do the radio calibration once again. So you just move the sticks all the way around. So you press finish. Once you're done, press OK. So if you are using gimbal, so this is how to set up your gimbals. Your battery voltage, I'm using 3S batteries. Yeah, so that's all. That's how to program your naza lite. So now we can now go outside and do the flight test. Thanks for watching.